The following is a Just Green production brought to you by the Might Be News Network. What up, everybody? This is Relatable Radio, where it is always ladies' night. My name is Jackie, and I have here with me Amy.
Hello.
And Allison.
Hello.
And Taylor.
Hi.
And let's see what's going on. What's everyone been up to? I feel it's so funny because we got together last Monday technically to record, and it feels like I haven't seen you guys this really long time. I don't know why this past week seemed really long.
It was
because winter sucks.
Yeah, that's exactly why.
Yeah.
Cold sucks, winter sucks.
Yeah.
There was a meme, and it was something like, we're already 5 months into the year and it's still January.
Yeah. January 74th.
Very
If
accurate.
this was like July, we'd be like, oh my God, I feel like I just saw you yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. Winter sucks.
Not so much. Yeah.
So, how was your weekend?
We had a busy weekend this weekend. It was Jackson's birthday weekend.
Happy birthday, Jackson.
Birthday's 4. Oh my God. I feel like he's going to be like 21 in like no time at all. And anyone who knows me knows that I make a kind of a big deal about birthdays. I think it's because there was 5 of us growing up, and our birthday days were like the only day that it was about only us, right? So like it's a thing. So like we decorated the house on Friday night. His birthday was actually on Saturday, which is like bonus to have your birthday on a weekend day. It's awesome. Cole was very big. It was funny. Kevin left with all the decorations in the car on Friday night.
Taylor was just saying that to us.
So like he leaves, and I'm like, we put Jackson to bed. I'm like, okay, Cole. And then it like dawns on me, and I'm like, fuck. Cole immediately starts crying because he's like, it's the first year that I've been like, I can stay up and I can help you decorate. He was so excited. Like he helped me pick out the decorations.
So cute.
It was a whole thing. So we made Kevin come home and drop off the decorations.
Good thing you live close.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
Easy drop off.
Nice. Yeah.
He was like, I gotta go. I'll be right back. I'm like, all right.
Anyway, so we decorated. There's balloons everywhere. Let me tell you. So I got this variety pack of balloons from the dollar store. I'm like, oh, there's all different sizes and stuff. And like, first of all, some of these balloons, they look like condoms. Like there should be, like, most of us know what a condom looks like, right?
What's a condom?
Yeah,
Never heard of it.
And it's like balloons should never be made out of that color and style latex.
Right.
Ever. Right? Like it just shouldn't be done.
Yeah.
And there were like awkward ones that there were kind of like normal balloons, but they had like a long tail at the end. So like you'd blow it up, but there'd be like a little doingy at the end. I don't know. It was really weird. This is what you get for dollar store balloons.
So like, were you blowing them up, or did you have some like an air pump or?
I was blowing up most of them. Some of them, they were like super, super long ones, like you make animals and stuff out of. I had to get the little pumper out for it because I'm like, you can't. I don't think it's physically impossible to blow those up.
No,
I don't think it can.
You'd be dead.
There was a
you'd be out of breath and like passed out.
There was a Mickey Mouse shaped balloon. I'm like, okay, I can do this. I start trying to blow. They're tricky because you have to blow up like one ear.
Oh, or does it have different
like,
sections?
Yes, there's like 3 different sections. I got to blow up one with blocking off the rest, and then hold the one and do the.
That was
very
like the Spider-Man.
It was very.
Remember the big Spider-Man one we got?
Yeah.
Next time, as much as they enjoyed all the crazy style balloons,
I
just
go to Party City.
Well, I was going to ask. So, did you have an overall theme?
No, not really. Usually, I just do a ton of balloons everywhere in the house.
Do you do streamers?
No, I wanted to do streamers and I forgot when I was at the store. And
was
then
he
I get
expecting
a banner.
this, or was he like totally?
I don't think he remembered.
Did he wake up
last year.
Did he wake up and was like, "Oh my God"?
He came into my room, and so I had some balloons like in the hallway, like on the walls, and so he comes into my room in the morning. Mom, I saw the balloons in the hallway. He was so excited.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then Saturday, our big plan, since it's January and he has a crappy month for a birthday because you can't like do anything fun.
No.
I decided to rent a hotel room, and hotel had a pool, and like we could all go swimming, have a great time, and then invite just some family over to have like pizza and stuff at the hotel. It was a total shit show.
Why?
I'm so pissed off at the hotel. I'm so pissed off.
Are you gonna name drop?
We went to Spring Hill Suites.
Name drop the
I'm totally name dropping the new one.
It's a new hotel in the area.
So it was super clean. It's very high tech. Like I had a mobile key, like I can unlock. It didn't work.
Oh.
First of all, didn't work. So fuck technology. I didn't have to check in. I could do everything from my phone, which I hate people. So that like is awesome. Except for the key didn't work, so I had to go downstairs anyway
And deal with people.
and deal with people. So I had talked to the salesperson ahead of time. And I'm like, listen, we have a reservation. Do you guys have a room that we could use? I want to invite some family over to have like pizza, celebrate my son's birthday. She's like, oh, we don't have a room, but you can use the lobby. It's not a private area. It's public, but there's like tables and stuff.
Okay.
You know, just make sure you clean up afterwards. If you don't, we'll charge you, blah, blah, blah. We'll bring a big trash can out. I'm like, okay, that works perfect. So we all went swimming. Pool was tiny, but my kids don't care.
Yeah,
Like it's a pool.
they're in
It's
a pool.
body of water. It's fine. We had a blast. And then Jackson and I ordered pizza. Jackson and I go down, get the pizza. We're getting set up. I have tablecloths, so like we can just easy clean up.
Yeah.
The manager is standing there talking to me as I'm setting up. Do you need anything? Oh, let me go get a trash can for you.
Yeah.
She's being very nice. She's talking to Jackson, asking how old he is. She's being very nice. It's all great. And so then I'm setting everything up. People kind of start to kind of get there a little bit. Now, granted, there's 7 people besides my family. So not like
Okay, yeah.
a ton of people at all. And so we sit down, people are starting to eat, and she comes up to me, Amy, can I talk to you for a minute? Yeah. When she says this, it's not like she pulls me away. Literally, we're like 2 feet from the table. And she's like, you can't have a party here. It's a liability issue. I'm like, excuse me? She's like, no, you can't do this.
A party. It's pizza with family.
Yeah. And it's not like, I could see if there was like
How many
a ton of-
kids?
Mine?
That's it.
Who?
That's not a party.
2 children.
Was there alcohol?
Nope. And there's
So
a bar there. So honestly,
right.
if they had been smart about it, they
Yeah.
could have made money. But the bartender had been there earlier and then was nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
She could have come, asked people if they wanted drink. No, she
Right,
didn't.
no.
You're dumb,
Really
first of all.
stupid.
Yeah.
Really stupid.
So she said you can't have a party.
You can't have, and I'm like, what? I'm like, I cleared this with you guys ahead of time. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I spoke to Holly. I'm like, I talked to your salesperson. She's like, who? I think she was trying to question me. See, I'm like,
Yeah.
Holly. I just talked to Holly and she doesn't know anything about it.
I'd
I'm
be
like,
Holly, you motherfucker,
Yeah,
come
I'm like-
here.
I have emails. At this point, I'm starting
Yeah.
to get super pissed off.
Yeah.
You're interrupting the celebration with my son for his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And P.S., you were fucking here when I was asked me if I needed anything.
Right.
And then she's like, well, how many rooms do you have? 1.
Right.
Well, I'm not sure why that's relevant.
Right.
It totally, I mean, like,
Now,
totally.
was it just your son's like swimming? Like who all
Okay.
went swimming?
So
So I wonder if that's the problem.
she didn't know that we
Okay.
had gone. So my in-laws and my sister and brother-in-law and their son, Tyler, went swimming for the first
Oh my
time. It was
God, I
cute.
love him.
But we had gone swimming before this
Okay.
and they were changed out of the pool. She didn't
Okay.
know because she had
Right.
not seen us.
Okay.
So that couldn't have been the issue because she didn't say
Okay.
anything. And I'm like, I talked to Holly. And she's like, well, I just talked to her. And I'm like, well, I have emails where she said it was fine.
Did you pull it up?
And she's like, well, no. I didn't have my phone on me at this point. And she's like, well, I just talked. I'll call her again.
What the fuck?
Okay.
The big
Like,
deal?
yeah, you go do that while I go eat
Yeah.
fucking
Right.
pizza.
Right.
And
I'm
saying
not
happy
18
birthday to
years
my
old.
son.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not really a
Right.
party. It's
No,
a
right.
family gathering. There's
nothing
a difference.
crazy.
There's no other like kids there running
I
around.
could totally get it if there was kids running. And then
Right.
she says, "Oh, well, somebody was in here earlier, and they had invited. They wanted to have a pool party here for their son's birthday, and I guess it's just one of those days. But what the fuck does that have to do with me?"
Right.
I was so irritated,
Yeah.
so fucking irritated. So she walks away. We're still doing our thing. As
Yeah.
like my sister-in-law Kelly's like, "What did she say?" Like she's like,
That'd be like my family. Like, what do you want me to?
Yeah.
I'll go talk to her.
Exactly.
I'm like,
No,
no,
I'm
no, no,
telling
no,
My
no.
family
No,
would
no,
have
no,
gotten
no,
in
no,
the
no.
pool.
"Yeah, right."
Fully clothed.
But just
Yeah.
jumped right in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as she was leaving, she does say, only guests can swim in the pool. Okay, because nobody was planning on
Right.
doing it after that anyway.
Right.
Bitch, everybody's already out
Oh
of the
my
pool.
God.
Right.
So I'm like, whatever.
Like, are we in the pool area? Like, last
Yeah.
time I checked, we're in this public area.
Yeah.
Like,
And like,
jeez.
there's a bar there. Like, you're telling me only guests from the
Yeah.
hotel ever are in this hotel.
Yeah, no.
Nobody comes and
Nope.
seat.
She
How many
really
times have you
ruined that
been
for
to a-
herself.
Yo, I'm getting
Shit.
mad. Like, my
I was-
blood pressure's up.
I'm telling you, I have my Fitbit on. So my BP, I'm usually like 72. Like
It's like,
normally,
Bitch, you need to calm down.
An hour later, I'm at 108. I could not
Calm down.
calm down because then I feel like
So how long were you guys there in that public area?
maybe an hour. Maybe.
I'd be like,
Maybe.
what constitutes a party?
And no one was fucking there.
Well, yeah,
Not
it's
one other
January.
single. Except the hotel was
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Nobody was there. Nobody.
I'd be like, well, I can take everybody here. I'm going to cancel my reservation.
Oh, Kevin was so. He's like, if we hadn't paid already because
Yeah.
we prepaid for the reservation, he's like, we'd be leaving.
Are you sure? Most times they take your credit card, but they don't charge it until
No,
you.
because we had a
okay.
special rate because it was a prepay,
Okay.
so I could get a reduced rate.
Not only
Okay.
that, but everybody who was there now won't ever go back.
No, and
So she
we
just
won't
ruined
fucking
it for
ever
herself.
go back ever.
They're
not going.
They're just carrying, like, literally. It's because they're a Marriott, so they know people are going to stay there regardless.
Yeah. So then she comes up to me a little while later and she puts a Post-it note in front of me.
God.
Oh,
what is
Jesus.
that?
What's it say?
It has an email address on it. It's just when you get a chance, can you send those emails
I've been
over?
like, rip. Right.
And
in
right,
her
so then I
face.
was like, usually I'm a kind person. Like I generally don't like confrontation. So I was like, and then Kelly's sitting next to me. She's like, I would not send that bitch those emails. She's
Yeah.
like, don't send them.
What would it matter at this point?
What is it-
Let me
exactly.
just finish my pizza.
What does it matter?
Do you need to have
What
sex,
difference
woman?
is it gonna
Like
make?
you need to
Did
do
you?
something.
And
with
how well
yourself.
did you guys clean up?
Oh, it was pristine.
Yeah.
Which I would have done anyway, no matter what.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
Yeah.
nothing. Like we're not disrespectful. We're not making a mess. Like we're not.
Yeah.
She's
Bitch, if you
crazy.
had a problem with it, you should have said
Yeah.
something when I initially was there.
Right.
What the fuck?
What did? How? I have so many questions I want to ask this lady.
Then we're sitting
Yeah.
so
Let's
she's-
call her. What's
Right,
her
let's
name?
call
Let's
her.
call her.
I
Let's
don't
see if
even
she's at
know.
the hotel.
Ugh, I know she's a 13-year-old son because she was chatting it up, being all nice on the front end. Then it's funny. Somebody had walked in and like she was nowhere to be found, and we're all sitting there, being catty and like
Yeah.
hateful. And so she's like, "Oh, sorry, I'll be right there." She's like in the back, and then she comes in and she's like, "Oh, I love you. I'll talk to you later," and hangs up the phone. Bitch, you were on a personal call, and you're sitting here having your guest wait at the counter. You suck at your job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
suck.
she does.
You suck.
That's
Maybe she was just
I was-
having a bad day and wanted to rain on someone
I'm
else's
so angry.
parade. But
I'm so
why a
angry.
4-year-old
right.
child?
Right.
That-
Oh,
that
Seriously.
it's a
makes me-
shame.
I straight up, I wouldn't send her the emails. I would send
Yeah.
whoever
above and
is
beyond.
above
Yeah.
her the email.
So I went back and
And
I
explain
looked
the
at the
situation.
verbiage in the email that I got from the salesperson. Now she does say that you can use a lot. Guests of the guests can use the. There was nothing in which I'm a guest,
Yeah.
right? And I'm there. The
You're the
people
one
that
hosting.
coming are also guests of the hotel because
Right.
people who don't,
They're all technically guests, unless you
There
own
was
it.
nothing in that email that specified that we would not, that like other people would not be allowed in the public areas of the hotel. My brother was like, "Well, we can go upstairs and trash your room if you want." He's like, "We can," and that would be okay, right? Because
Yeah.
that's not in a public.
Right.
Oh my god,
Huh.
it just
It's
ruined the
so-
whole. Like we were having so much fun and such
Yeah.
a good time,
That's a shame.
and then she just fucking ruined it.
yeah.
And P.S. Their blankets are not comfortable. They're super starched.
Oh.
The hotel looks nice. Beds are not comfortable. Pillows are not comfortable.
What's the name of this place again?
Spring Hill Suites?
Trash.
It's
Trash.
the one next to the
Trash.
Hilton.
Trash.
It's the one next to the new one next to the
Yes,
Hilton.
yes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
here's the thing:
Brand
I was
new.
going to go there, just because it's close. Like
Yeah.
it's we've been there. It's nice.
It's established.
But I was looking at all the rates, and this place was the cheapest because they're brand new. They
Brand
just
new.
opened, and I'm like, oh well, I'll give it a shot. Fuck them.
Fuck 'em.
Trash.
Yeah, Kevin didn't get involved with this lady
Oh,
because.
Thank goodness.
All right. Well, I was
He-
like, you're about to get thrown out.
He was pissed. So pissed. But
Yeah.
Kevin hates confrontation more than I do. So no, it was
No.
it was really bad. Jackson had no idea though.
That's good.
He had a wonderful birthday weekend.
That's great.
All that matters.
Yes, he was insisting today was still his birthday. I said, it's your birthday weekend, not really your birthday, but that's okay. We still sang him happy birthday again today.
I'll let it
Why
slide
not?
because you're 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was loving his life this weekend. He got to push the elevator button every time because it's his birthday.
Yeah,
He gets to push
that's
the
always
button.
a fight.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god. Cole was
God.
so
Taylor and I-
pissed.
Sometimes
Cole
I'm like,
was so
I'm
upset.
pushing it back
Yeah,
off.
you people.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
push it for once.
I mean, Taylor and I
God.
battle over who's pushing the button.
I know.
We still do that.
I used my wallet. Like he's getting
Sometimes
ready
I
to
use
do
my
it.
foot.
What did I do? I hit him with my wallet, right? and I blocked his hand and then hit it with a corner of it and hit the button. And it was probably
magic.
the most badass move
Yeah.
I've ever done. Like, he was thoroughly impressed.
I was.
And it was right
deserved to hit
after,
that
it was
button.
the morning after we got married, right?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
I really was trying to establish dominance in this marriage.
We'll fight over who unlocks the front door, too.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a lot of
Really?
fun. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll, like, stab each other with our keys.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. It's normally like we
Guys
both
are
have
so
things in our
cute.
hands and like our keys in our hands. It's just something fun. I don't know.
No, I'm going to say the rest of the staff that I dealt with was super wonderful. The girl this morning at breakfast was like super friendly, asked if we needed anything. She was, I mean, maybe a little too enthusiastic, to be honest with you. Or I hadn't had caffeine yet, so that could have a factor. And the girl at the front desk, Jasmine, who helped us with the keys, was also very, very nice and helpful. But the fucking manager's a bitch.
Yeah.
Don't go there.
Trash.
Trash.
Allison, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, guys, I have a story.
Yeah?
So I went out to Red Robin Friday. I left Danny home. He wasn't feeling well.
Endless fries.
And I took the boys, and my mom went, my sister went, her boyfriend, and her son. And we're sitting in this booth, and I'm sitting uncomfortably close to Mother Dearest. Okay, we're shoulder to shoulder. Now, she had to get teeth removed.
Mhm.
So she has dentures in the meantime before she can get implants.
Yeah.
Okay. So she decides, we're shoulder to shoulder. She decides, I look over, and she takes them out, and she's waving them at me at dinner. I'm completely grossed out. I'm like turning my head. Landon is trying to run out of Red Robin. And I thought it was over. And I turn my head and I'm talking. Guys, she puts them in my mouth.
No!
I
A
didn't
line
think
has
it was
been
going
crossed.
there.
No, that's not what I thought either.
I did not
Wow.
see
Slipped
that
him right
coming.
in when I was like in the middle of a sentence.
Just, "Ruh."
Yeah.
Did you throw up?
I gagged a lot. And I just was like, oh
So
my
wait,
God.
At what point in the meal was that? Like, at what point during the meal?
I think it was
Have you-
after we were done eating.
Okay.
So you're really full and
So-
could easily have thrown up.
Her teeth were through a lot.
Oh, God, that too. I didn't even think about that.
Guys,
It's like,
I could feel them on my teeth.
That's so gross.
Right? I was like,
Ugh.
Mom, what the fuck?
Why are your teeth
Mom.
in my mouth?
She was like, now we have bonded. Danny's like, Allison, I'm sure someone else is going to really love you because we're getting a divorce.
I can never kiss
I
you
can
ever
never.
again.
Ever.
he basically kissed your mom.
I know. It was so gross.
What,
So-
like, what was her justification? Like,
I don't know. My sister, like, when it happened so fast. And I could hear my sister's boyfriend go, "Ooh, she got her." And, and it just happened so fast. And then my sister, like, she looks at me and the tears start rolling down. And I'm just like, I have tears rolling down my face because I can do nothing but laugh. Like,
Yeah.
we're just
What are you gonna
crying.
do?
I just can't believe she took it, like,
Was she
There. She went
plotting
cross
that? Like,
line.
had she been trying to, like, or
no,
was it
and,
just
well,
a
and then the
spur
rest
of the
of the
moment,
evening,
like, that
I had to, like,
opportunity
cover my
came up
mouth
and
because
she
I,
just
yeah, like,
for fear of,
I was like, what is
slipping.
up your ass? Like, what?
I'd be like, Mom, this is borderline harassment.
Yeah. And she's just waving them and
crossed a line,
yeah.
like
A line.
I
like a-
ate my mom's dentures, guys.
Yeah.
I chewed on them for 1 second.
We're totally judging you now.
Wow.
Right?
I mean,
How do
Chewed
you
on
come
them
back
for
from
one
how did they
second.
feel?
It was,
Ask
it
that
was like
seriously.
tooth to tooth. I was like, oh my
Is that
Which
the
is
equivalent
never
of
good.
cheek to cheek?
shoulder to shoulder, like you were.
Yeah.
God.
Now you're even closer.
Are you the
No.
only person that she's done that to?
Yeah.
Wow.
Rocky,
I called
Are we
my
sure?
sis-
Love you
I
Are
called-
we
close.
sure?
Well, I called my brother and I was like, guess what mom just did to me? And he was laughing so hard. I was like, guys,
Not cool.
not cool. Why me?
just lucky, I
So.
guess.
Because you sat next to her. See, don't sit next to
and
her
we were
anymore.
so close. Like, I was like, Mom, I'm way too close to you.
And in public.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sure somebody saw it.
We can only hope.
I was screaming.
Yeah, I wish that
I
was
can't.
on video.
I hope
God.
there's a video somewhere surfacing around.
that
Right?
video would
That somebody
probably
was like, "Ooh, we
destroy
gotta,
your
like-"
views from the other video you have that went viral.
I know.
It would totally
Yeah.
destroy it.
Yeah.
That's
Next
what I said.
time,
I'm like,
tell
Mom,
somebody
if
to
we
get it
had a
on-
reality show, this would be a moment. This would be a moment right now.
Yeah.
It would be
I
a
picture the
meme for
music.
years.
Yeah.
You'd be in the confessional, like, I can't believe she
different
fucking did
And
that.
then I was
The
like, and
camera
then they'd have
angles.
like a song to go with it when like your teeth are coming at me, like.
You know what song I'm talking about. And that entire pitch, so I'm
By
not
the way,
going to go there.
speaking of songs real quick, when we were at the pool this weekend, Baby Shark was in my fucking head the whole time. Because it was like, Kevin would be swimming. I'd be like, Daddy Shark, do, 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 do. I couldn't get it out of my head. It was so bad. It was so bad. Then Tyler was there. I'm like, oh, Baby Shark.
Baby shark, do, do, do.
It was so bad.
Oh God.
And
Life
sorry, I
is
had to say that 'cause it was
forever
really frustrating
changed.
for me.
Well,
I don't, Jackie, can you even, I mean, what are you going to say?
Guys,
to that?
I don't
Here's
think
what
your
I'm gonna
weekends
say.
can top mine.
I mean,
no, but I will say
maybe
this.
not get worse than yours.
So
mean-
all of my siblings went out Friday night to the bar to celebrate Maggie's birthday. It was just, hey,
Happy
let's all
birthday,
get
Maggie.
together. So her birthday was yesterday as well. We had an adult gathering Friday night at Liberty Union, and a couple guys from work came out. And later in the night, like most of them, I think had all gone. And I like was tapping people on the shoulder, getting them to look the wrong way. And my brother Tom finally figured out it was me. And like, if you have brothers, I guess that doesn't even matter if they're older or younger. But like, he just loves to torture you once he knows. So he's holding me, and he won't let me go. And my hair's in my face, and he's touching my face, and there's nothing I can do. I'm laughing, not breathing, and then somebody's putting a lemon in my face.
Oh my God.
And
Did
then
you feel like you were 7 again?
No, I know. And then Maggie's sitting right next to me, and Tom made a comment, and Maggie went to go build on that comment, but she spit in my face.
Oh my God.
And now I was crying, laughing. So
So
she
we
was like,
both
I was
had
hoping-
saliva in
Yes.
our mouths from
Yes.
other people.
It was the biggest piece of
but not
saliva.
in a good way at all.
No,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
This is
No.
not a good thing. But I was like, oh, and everyone, like, I'm crying so hard. Everyone's like, are you okay? I was like, she spit in my face. Like, there was nothing I could do. There was no protection.
No.
My arms are tied up.
I mean, you couldn't even wipe it off.
Tom, no,
Could you? You
Tom
just
was
had to
like,
let it
Tom
And now
was
at this
like
point, your
bear
hair's
hugging me.
sticking to it. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Tom at one point put the lemon, I think, in his mouth and was just like teasing me. And I was just like this, like, no, 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 no. And then spit. And I was like, no, 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 no.
Siblings are great.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm like, great.
Yeah.
But it's cool that we all get together. It doesn't
Yeah,
happen very
it looked like
often.
fun.
So
Isn't it funny how, like, it doesn't matter how old you get, when you and your siblings get together, it reverts
Yeah.
back to exactly how it was growing up. Like, everybody assumes their role,
Yep.
right? And everybody tortures each other like they always do. And it's a
Yep.
wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it's not.
Sure.
It sucks. But it's like,
Yeah.
you look
It's
after
got
it's
its
over, you're
moments.
like, oh, that was fun.
Yeah.
When they spit in my face and held me down.
yeah. Well, we laughed about it. Maggie's like, I was real because I saw everybody again last night because we did. So my niece Tessa, her birthday is January 11th. Maggie's is the 26th, and then today is Audrey's, her daughter. So we did all three of their celebrations last night at my parents' house, and
I saw
we
your
were,
cards.
So we're talking about it. Oh yeah,
Yeah, your homemade cards.
I
They're
made
very
homemade
nice.
cards. So this is funny. Taylor's all right. So I bought a car, all these expenses, and like, no, we're not broke. I tend to overreact. And I'm like, you know what? Birthday cards are expensive.
They are.
We
and a
know.
waste. Who the fuck
What-
cares
yeah,
about the card?
kids don't care.
They go right in the
Half
trash.
of them aren't reading it. They just care about the money. Let's be honest. So I got this brainiac idea. Work was dead. I was like, I'm gonna make fucking homemade birthday cards, and they're gonna be phenomenal. And then right before Taylor was like, "Are we? So we're dead broke." I'm like, "No, no, no. I'm just saying, like, we're gonna pay this with this. Like, we got paid on Friday, so I'm like, we're gonna pay this bill, this bill, this bill, whatever." And he comes back in, like, what, an hour or two later,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Look what I made. I'm gonna do homemade birthday cards." He's like, "I just asked you a few minutes ago if we were dead broke, and you told me no." And I'm like,
proves otherwise.
I'm like, no, 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 no. And then he's like, well, I mean, it's not like Audrey can read anyway. I'm like, she is only turning 4. She's not
Yeah.
reading.
And
these.
cards are like $4.99.
Dude, yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah, at the most, you should be going to the dollar store.
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
That is like,
For sure.
okay, like
And that's
$2
an
for a
extra
dollar.
trip. That's gas. That's time.
Yep.
I'm
did
at
the
work.
Jackson's
Let me get
balloons
paid
at the
to do
dollar
this.
store too. I'm like, I'm not spending fucking $15 on stupid balloons.
Nope.
Went to the dollar store.
I did that all
They were
by
great.
hand. All that by hand.
And they were beautiful.
Directly
now,
with a
how was the
Sharpie.
reception of the cards? Do they?
They don't open them there.
Oh,
So I was
okay.
just like, let me know what they think of the cards.
They're not gonna care.
Because everybody's getting them. I've already prepped.
It's going to be a thing now.
I've prepped
Yeah, you can make them all out ahead.
9 cards.
Nice.
All 9 cards were prepped. I colored in the 2 that we celebrated last night, and then I'll color in the rest as need be, and then I'll write a nice little personal note.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then
There's nothing wrong
shove
with
some.
that.
I even made envelopes, guys.
I know. The envelopes really impressed me.
Wait, you made those?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm like legit. You
should
want
go
me to
into your
make you a
own business.
birthday card?
Yeah.
Like you can give it out to whoever you want.
Okay.
It took me a few tries, but I was like, they're not going to care. They're 7 and 4.
I get ripped up
Yeah.
anyway.
They'll probably really like it, actually. that
Yeah,
it's
they probably
homemade.
would.
Yeah, because I colored it
They'll
up
actually be
with
super
gel
impressed.
pens, and they have
Yeah.
like glitter in them. And
Like
stuff.
I did bubble
what, you
letters,
did
and Leanna was
glitter-
like, "Wow,
Yeah, right? See?
you're really good
My
at that.
mom is fancy.
Can you show me how to do that?" Yep.
I can show you how to do lots of things, not in the kitchen. So we also got our taxes done.
Oh,
now
that's
we
wow.
can't file them yet because we need these 2 stupid forms.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, I'm still waiting for one
Yeah, me
for
too.
Kevin's W-2.
ugh,
I'm like, I just want to do it and get it over with.
Yeah.
I want the money.
Yep.
yeah. So we're just trying to figure like, what do we do now?
It's funny. I had a similar conversation with Kevin this week about like, listen, we just need to cut back. Like, no Dunkin' Donuts every day. Like, we just need to
See,
pump
planning.
the brakes, okay?
I like it.
I was like, it'd just be nice to not like stress about money. I don't think that's ever possible in our
Yeah.
house, but you know,
Well,
it'd be
everybody
nice.
stresses about
Yeah.
it.
Right? Exactly. So like I just had this conversation with him earlier this week. And then yesterday, so I'm talking about like we need to stop like eating out, no, Dunkin' Donuts, no this, no that. And so we go out and like I ran out of tea bags in my house, which is a problem for me because I need my caffeine. If I don't
You
have
called me.
caffeine, 11 a.m., I've
I
got a
bought
headache guaranteed. Right? So Saturday morning, I'm like, listen, we're going to early check in at the hotel. I'm like, I don't know.
They probably have
really need
complimentary tea or
caffeine,
something.
right? So like we had to drop Kevin's car off. And then like we're going to leave. And I was like, well, I'm going to stop at Dunkin' Donuts. And he just looks at me, right? Because it was my idea. It was all me. And he just gave me a look. And it was just enough of a look to like check me, right? And I was
Right.
like, oh.
Oh, I guess I have to follow
And
my
then-
plan.
Right. And then later he's like, I thought you were going to go to Dunkin' Donuts. He's like, I was all excited. I thought you were going to get me something. And I was like, yeah, but you gave me that look. Like, and then I was like,
Yeah.
Kev had to go be a
No.
judgmental bitch
I'm like, it's
about
fine.
it.
Go to the hotel. I know they're gonna have like even if it's in the room, they have like the little single
Yeah.
serve whatever. I'm like, okay, it'll be fine. I'll just have someone get to the hotel. No biggie. It'll be fine. Get to the hotel.
Nothing.
They only have fucking coffee in the rooms.
Dude,
They don't have any tea. What the fuck? I've never been in a hotel room that didn't do coffee and tea.
Trash.
Trash. I was so upset. So upset. I'm like, you
fuck that place.
so upset.
I could just hear
Listen,
Kev.
next
That's
time
a
you just
fucking
text me.
fight.
I'm like low on tea bags, and I was like, need to get more tea bags, and I did. So I have a whole. It's like 100 count of
Like the big
Tetleys.
box.
Yeah.
Usually that's what I usually get is the big box.
You do Tetleys?
Usually I do
Lipton?
whatever's on sale. I just like black tea. I don't like fancy.
Yeah.
I don't
No.
like fruity. I
No,
just want
I'm with you.
black tea.
Black tea, sleepy time tea.
I see. I can't do any caffeine after.
No,
like,
no. Sleepy time tea is designed to help relax you so you can go to bed. There should be
try
no
that.
caffeine in it. And then green tea is the only ones that I
That
really
you'll-
do.
yeah.
I don't like the other fruity
No, they're
little fancy
gross.
ones. I'm like, I can't
No.
even think about it. I don't want it.
I mean, I could occasionally do like a Wawa peach tea, maybe
cold iced tea is
iced
different.
tea. But even cold tea, I don't like a whole lot of fruitiness.
I like peach probably the most.
Yeah,
green tea
Green tea is
and
my
peach.
favorite.
No raspberry, guys. Fuck that
Too
shit.
much.
I hate raspberry tea.
I like to be teabagged. Oh wait.
We knew that. Can't wait to talk to. Can't wait to hear Danny's take on this.
Oh man.
I don't even know.
Allison.
I don't know where to go from there.
You know what? I know where we're going to go. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back with more Relatable Radio.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin Reevey. Check out Might Be Sports exclusively on MBN Network.
I watch sports. I don't like analyze sports. You know what I mean? I watch it like you said a few minutes ago. There's nothing better to me than football on Sunday. It's like this thing. When football season starts, everything else stops for me. I tell Jackie all the time, you have, just like the Eagles, you have a bye week. You can pick the week. I don't care what it is. That Sunday is yours. Other than that, football Sunday, that's what it is. Period.
New episodes every Wednesday. Why? Because I asked nicely.
Welcome back to Relatable Radio. So I'm going to turn the mic over to Taylor. He's going to update you on the website.
If you didn't listen to Might Be News yesterday, there's some changes to the mbnnetwork.com website. You can go and you can find the show that you want to listen to, click on it, and it'll take you to the page that has all of the links to all the different platforms. It'll take you directly to the latest episode of whatever show you're looking for. If you're looking to dip into Might Be News or Novak and Franz or Might Be Tunes, go on there, click the links, find your favorite episodes or your favorite podcast on whatever platform that you want to listen to them on. So it's pretty cool. Shout out to CJ for all that stuff.
Thanks, CJ.
Whoop, whoop. Woo.
And also, shout out to all the people listening to all the shows. All the
You guys
shows have been
are awesome.
doing really, really good.
I wish there was a way that we could know who you people are. I mean, there is. You
Yeah.
could tell us.
Yeah, you could just tell
but
us.
I know
It'd be
that's a lot of effort
easier.
and stuff. But it would just be so interesting to know, like, who is
Yeah.
listening.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
We want to know about you.
Well,
Yeah, we sit here and talk about ourselves all the time.
Yeah.
and like, what's relatable to you, or what sports should we talk about on Might Be Sports? I think about it all
Yeah,
the time.
nobody cares about
Yeah.
sports.
I think
yeah.
about it all the time.
Yeah.
Like, what as far as like Might Be News, I'm like, what should we be talking about? Like, wherever somebody is,
Yeah.
I want to talk
Right.
about something that
Yeah.
they think is interesting. It's
Yeah.
crazy because I don't know who listens either.
Yeah, and if you guys like, if a story we tell or something that
If
happens,
anyone
to us-
else had dentures in their mouth.
exactly, does
Let
that
me
ever happen to
That
you?
aren't theirs.
Yeah,
just
throw
shoot
it
us,
out there.
shoot us a line and be like, Allison, you're not the only
Yeah.
one. The same thing happened to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
It would just be nice to connect.
It'd be nice
a
to know
little
somebody
bit.
out there is, we have a bonding there.
We're all
I
on
thought you were
Twitter.
gonna say
We're all on.
bondage for a minute. I was like, wait, where are you going with this?
We're all
Someplace
Yeah,
dark.
We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook.
Yep.
Hit
Yep.
us up.
Yeah.
Just let us know. It'd be nice to hear from you guys.
Regardless,
But
keep listening.
either way, yeah, thank you so much.
Yes,
we
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
It's cool.
People ask me all the time, what do you talk about? I don't know.
Yeah.
I know.
Whatever.
People are like, oh, what are you guys talking about? Like, whatever we want.
No, we don't have like a thing.
It's a free form. We do not hold
Have
to
you
anything.
ever been together with three women talking? That's what we sound like.
It just goes from one thing
Yeah.
right to something completely different, right back to what
And
you're
we don't
talking
even skip
about.
a beat.
Dentures,
It's just like
teabagging, whatever.
Yep.
Bondage. It's all on the table, really.
Yeah, no judgment zone.
No,
Yeah.
oh no.
A little bit, maybe a little bit.
Only to other people, though, not to each other.
If I could
Yeah, I
like,
really don't give
take
a
a
shit.
picture of your faces when I said "and that you should put them in my mouth." Like,
Is that just not where we thought you
No.
were going? Like
I mean,
maybe in your face.
Yeah, like
it was
or
there
I
too.
thought,
Yeah.
I thought you were
Yeah.
gonna say she put them like in your drink,
No.
or like
Should
on
you
your plate or
rinse
something.
them in your drink?
I would prefer that. I
Yeah.
wish I had that story for you guys.
Yeah, maybe next time.
In an alternate universe,
Yeah.
you have that story.
But now that I know that she's capable of that, I'm scared. Like I had to sit next to her for dinner tonight, and I
Well,
was
you should have made sure
I
that
was
didn't happen.
genuinely
no,
nervous.
why? No,
Why did
you
you
sit
sit next
someplace
to her?
else.
Why do I always have to snack? That's a good point. I'm not sitting next to her next
No,
week.
yeah.
No, you
No.
should
No.
absolutely not.
You know who is? Lindsay. Do you know why? Because she told me Patrick Dempsey dies on the
Yeah, Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy.
So let's get into this. Allison, you're in season 6 of Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
And you fully believe, like I did,
Yeah.
that you could totally step into an OR and save some lives.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful day to
Save lives.
Yeah.
But your sister
Your
ruined it
Now have a
tonight
thing for fairy
by
lights.
telling you some major
Oh my
death.
God.
Now, in all fairness,
This is
I-
kind
you
of
know what,
common
and I
we're
know-
in
knowledge.
the 15th season here.
I know.
Dead for a while.
And guys, and I
He's been dead for a while. She's just so nonchalant about
and
it.
I know she wasn't like it wasn't like she was trying to tell me. I was just happened to be in the same
excited
room.
to talk about it. We all.
So
it
Did
happens.
you wait? Were you involved in the conversation
No.
with her? She just
Wait.
happened to be talking about it
No,
separate
so
from you.
for some reason we were. I think no, because guys. Something happened last night to George, and it has affected me today.
Deeply.
I can't stop thinking about it. And I told my sister about it, and she said, I can't believe you brought that back up because I have moved on, and now
No one
she's
can
like,
ever
I
get,
am now
get
I'm
over
mad
George.
at you.
I'm
Wait,
mad
and
at
then
you.
that's when she told you because
No,
she was
so
mad at you?
Gray was on like the mind today.
Of course. Absolutely.
So she was talking about it with my brother's girlfriend, and I was cutting my other sister's hair, and I could hear them. And I was like, guys, can you not talk about it? And then I heard, oh, yeah, Patrick Dempsey died. And I was like, oh, I could feel the tears.
You can't unhear that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm impressed that you didn't know that already.
I didn't.
Because it was, I mean, like,
she lives under a rock.
that's true.
Oh.
I mean,
even
really,
know
unless
about
you're in
George.
Gray's world, like, we were like,
You guys
were
are
like,
really, and I
talking
appreciate
code.
that.
it's so
Yeah.
hard because I want to be like, oh my God, when this happens, and then you remember when
Right.
this happened, because I want to kind of
Yeah.
relive those horrible
Yeah.
moments.
And it's hard. Well, it's hard too because now, like, I'm up to date and I'm watching season 15 as it unfolds.
Yeah.
So it's really hard for me to not have a spoiler
Right.
and not realize what season that happened and if that's happened yet or not.
right.
Yeah.
So
Well, we were sitting
get
here.
caught up already. Let's chit chat.
I
You
know.
got a lot of
I have a lot
of
to work
depth
on.
to work on. Yeah.
How
Yeah.
did you react when you heard
All
that?
right. I was like, and like my hands were on my mouth, and
As you
I was
cut a
just
big
was like,
chunk
As you're
out of your
cutting
sister's
hair, how much hair was in
wait,
your mouth?
no, wait. When I
How
found
much
out
hair
about
was in your mouth?
George, or when I found out about Patrick.
Patrick Dempsey.
Okay, so I just like looked at her, and I just felt the tears bundle up, and I looked at my sister, and I was like, "She is an asshole. She's an asshole," and she's like, "I know she's an."
Whispering.
She's like looking up at me because she is like, I'm cutting her bangs. I'm like, she's such an asshole. And then my sister, like, the other one's like, oh my God, you're mad at me. Instead of being like, sorry, we'll stop.
yeah.
I kept going.
Oh my
Did they
god.
say
So
anything
else?
else?
Who
and I
else
was like,
did
oh
they
my
say?
God.
Name the
Well,
names.
I tried to like
Tune them
talk
out.
to my sister, like the one I was cutting her hair, to like tune them
But
out a little bit.
subconsciously, you're
Yeah.
listening.
But so that's,
Well,
I kind of like,
Did you hear
out.
anything? Any details were
no, but
provided? No,
they were
Okay.
like, I mean, it was a list. It was
Oh,
more
they
than
like-
one. Like,
oh,
I didn't hear
okay.
names, but I heard like, oh my God, when this person. I was like, oh my God. Then I went into like the living room and I was like, Alex, with my brother. I'm like, Lindsay just told me what happens to Patrick Dempsey. and then I went up to Danny and I was like, Danny. Like, I was so upset.
Danny texted me saying that how upset you were
No,
about
I was literally like, I mean, if I could have cried, I would have cried.
What does Danny think about all this?
I
I mean,
Yeah.
is he
Say,
supportive
like-
in this, or is
He's
is
like
he-
super supportive, but he was like, I guess I'm not going to see you for a long time.
Yeah, true story.
Like Saturday mornings when I go off to work, I'm like, what do I say? Off to save lives. And he's like, you're doing hair, Allison. You're
you
gonna
could
go
be
do hair.
building someone's confidence,
right.
helping
Yeah,
them
you never
get
know.
a job
you could absolutely
interview.
be saving their life.
really
good
point.
inadvertently.
That is true.
Good
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
Tell him to
No,
go
I
fuck
do-
himself.
I
You
do
are
save
saving
lives.
lives.
You know what? Fuck you, Danny. We got to start talking shit on Danny now. Let's bash our husbands. Not you,
Oh, my
Taylor.
God.
You're running the controls and you keep us alive. So
Just stop.
you guys are off the air.
Well, I left my mom's house screaming that I'm never watching Grey's again.
Lies.
She ruined it. for me.
Lies,
She's
because
like,
now you have to finish it.
and
Come
she's
on.
like, Allison, I really don't care if you don't watch it anymore. Like, I was like hoping it would like get to her. Like, I'm never watching it again.
Like, I don't care.
So now it's like, do I watch it and just, like suck it up?
You suck it up.
Yeah,
you
you
have
have
to.
to.
All right.
There's
Jinx.
you owe me a Coke. My son does that jinx all the time. Pisses
Yeah,
me
me
off.
too.
I'm like, stop with the fucking jinx. I don't owe you anything. I
Or
can
when they,
talk
like-
whatever I want to.
And I'll be like, stop it.
I
They're like,
gave
stop
birth
it.
to you.
I'm like,
Oh,
no,
no.
seriously, stop it. Seriously, stop it.
That's where you backhand them.
The trick, so like when people do that, you're like, why? When kids ask
Yeah.
why, and you go, well, why not? And then they typically give you an answer, and then you go, why?
Yeah.
Why? And then you just keep
Drop
asking
the
them
mic
why.
and you
Yeah.
walk
And
away.
you walk away. I call that winning. Now, they still are children and they'll still find a way, but it's a temporary win, but I will take it. And it's worked, I'm pretty sure, at least 98% of the time.
I think I'm a really big dork because I really get into the conversations with Cole about whys. Like when we get into the most in-depth conversations about super big topics. I mean, with politics right now come up frequently. We talk about race and we talk about politics and we talk about
Cole?
presidential term limits.
Wow.
And it's so sad. Like we don't talk about politics on the show, but he comes to me. He's like, Mom, like why doesn't Donald Trump like brown people? And I was
Bless his
like,
heart.
oh my God, out of the mouths of babes. But you know what?
Oh
I
my
will
gosh.
say that Trump has helped me be a better mother, because now I tell my boys when they're not getting along, I'm like, you guys need to learn how to compromise so you don't end up like Donald Trump. And my boys can compromise better than he can. So, but we talk about like Abraham Lincoln and the Civil War and like slavery and like all of these crazy things. And I'm in the middle of these conversations. First of all, I think to myself, wow, my son is a lot like me and not at all like Kevin. And then I'm just like, and it's just
Jesus.
thank you. But it's really great to have all these like, and he has really good questions and like.
And he's how old again?
6. He'll be
6.
7 this year.
See.
And it's just a really great like. He tests. I mean, thank God for Google.
Meanwhile, my mom is the
Putting
one memory
dentures
that
in your
yes,
mouth.
right. That's what Landon's learning. He's going to be like, oh yeah, that's what I learned today. That my mom put dentures in my mom's face.
My mom's the greatest prankster of all time.
Cole's
Gotcha,
learning
gotcha,
about
bitch.
Abraham Lincoln, and we're learning about dentures.
Your son is learning that
You gotta be-
nothing is off limits.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Nothing. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Well,
You got to
That's-
find a way to get even with your mom.
yeah,
We're going to have to
do that.
brainstorm off air 'cause in case she's listening.
Yeah.
I don't want her to know what's coming.
I told her, I'm like, Mom, I'm going to talk about you tonight, about your dentures. She's like, do whatever you want.
She's just
Sure.
trying to get famous
gets-
off our show.
Yeah. And then she was like, and she goes, do you think I could be like a guest on it? And I was like,
Not anymore.
and she's like, I'll wear my teeth. I was like, oh my
As
god.
long as she doesn't sit next to you, she'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting next to her though.
She'll have to sit there with Taylor. He'll swing the mic around every once in a while.
Hopefully she'll have her implants by then. We won't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. That's so crazy. So you said you started watching the Netflix show, correct?
Yes, you.
What do you think? How many
So far, so
episodes is
good.
it?
8.
And you're on episode what?
Episode I literally started last night, so I'm on
Okay.
like 2.
I really need to watch
Listen,
that.
How do you do that when there's still so much Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Yeah, it is. So Danny and I started it together.
Oh, okay.
So that's like
Oh.
our show.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
We don't have many shows we watch together.
Oh,
Like
Kevin-
Shameless is tonight.
Oh, I love Shameless.
Yeah, so we'll watch that, and that's about it. And then we
You know-
part, and I become a surgeon, and he becomes a cook on Hell's Kitchen. It's what we do.
We've been watching Parks and Rec on Netflix, and my God, is that show hilarious? I feel like it's so similar, like the structure of like The Office.
I need to watch
Only,
Yeah, I haven't watched that
only
before.
like Leslie Knope is not an idiot. She's just like she's really smart, but
She does dumb shit.
she does
though.
dumb shit.
Yeah.
But she's like really book smart. Whereas like Michael Scott's just like
Yeah,
an
he's an
idiot, and
idiot.
somehow he's the fucking manager of the
Yep.
branch. And
I think The Office is the only show Kevin and I can easily watch together.
Yes,
Everything
yeah.
else, one
Like,
of
we
us
can always
is
just
like,
put it on.
Oh, fine.
If you like The Office,
You should
definitely
like
check
Parks
out
and
Parks
Rec.
and Rec because
Okay.
it's the same thing.
It's on
Yeah.
Netflix.
And it's by
Mhm.
the same
Okay.
people, I believe.
Yeah.
Is it?
At least some of the same people are involved.
Yeah.
But like, it's got the same kind of camera angles. You know how
Yeah.
it like
And the-
zooms in
yeah.
quick on them, and you know they know that
Like
they're
people
being talked
talking to a
But-
camera.
Yeah.
but
yeah.
are Jim and
Okay.
Pam on the show?
No,
There's another like weirdo.
There's different.
It's Jim
There's
and
different
Pam.
relationships
I just
though.
love Jim and Pam.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I get it.
I
No,
want
but
to
there's
marry
other
John
there's
Krasinski.
other different relationships on this show that are equally as cute
Okay.
ish. Obviously, nothing beats Jim and Pam.
Nothing beats Jim and
Nothing.
Pam.
But like,
So,
yeah.
there's relationships on this show that are pretty good.
Have we talked about this? Like, does anybody like? Why can't they be married in real life?
People ask them that all the
Right.
time.
I know.
By the way, but he's
But, like,
married to Emily
Blunt,
which
yeah.
like, and I love her, and
Yeah.
they are adorable
great.
together. I love
Yeah.
watching. I'll get lost in Facebook videos sometimes, and I'll watch
Oh.
like all the interviews with like them,
Yeah.
and like Emily Blunt is amazing. She
Yeah.
really is. And did you ever see the story that he tells about when he went to go see her when she was filming Mary Poppins, and the customs officer?
Oh, he's like, who are
He's like,
you?
"Who? What I know?" Like he says, "You're an actor. Like, what are you here for? Whatever." Oh, I'm gonna see my wife. Oh, what I know her? It says Emily Blunt, and the guy just turns. He's like, "You,
Yeah, you.
you,
Yeah.
you."
Oh
Yeah.
my
And gets all pissed
god.
off at him.
And I think what like set the guy off too, because he's like, well, I was on like the American version of The Office, and he was like, oh, because they're like over in England.
Talking about
So-
getting lost in videos, I have a confession.
Oh God.
Do it.
I like watching people eat food.
You're so
No,
weird.
yes,
Wait, do
we
we figure
did-
out what
we
is the
did
name?
talk
There's the
about
name.
ASMR eating.
Is that what it's called?
It's like chewing.
Allison,
It's-
stop! I'm gonna hold an
Like,
intervention.
I knew
I
it
know.
existed.
It's
and,
weird.
like, I watched a little just to be like, what the fuck is this all about?
Now she's
and I
obsessed.
watched it. I'm like, who the fuck would watch this?
Well, my sister
And
sent
then
me
you
a
tell
video.
me.
Ding ding ding
No,
ding ding.
My
ding.
sister sent me a video of this chick who is eating honeycomb. And it sounds so fucking cool.
Wait a minute. You listen to the shit?
She puts on headphones like we're doing now, and she chews her food.
No.
it's a new podcast, Taylor.
No.
We can sit here and we can all just.
No.
No! Oh,
Stop now. No. Stop. Stop.
Eat pickles. We can eat
No.
pickles.
Well,
No.
but
We'll title it "Might Be Gross."
might be chews.
Yeah.
So like,
All right, maybe. Maybe. All you really
You
have
gotta
to
get
do
him
to
with
get
the
me,
title, man.
You just gotta hit me with a title, and I might consider it.
these people get a ton of views.
All right, but let me say, I am not into some of these people are gross eaters. I'm not into it. This chick has over 1 million followers.
Just, who
and
are these
she's
people?
like,
I mean,
she's
you.
super
Do
Where
you-
did I
wait, do
go
you
wrong
follow?
in life?
Did you subscribe?
Well, and I said to Danny,
Yeah,
I'm like,
she's not
answer that
answering.
question.
no, I
Yes.
didn't. I didn't subscribe. Or no, I didn't even follow her on Instagram because I didn't want anyone to know.
And
Here I am.
everyone knows.
But I even said to Dan, like, what does that mean for me?
I'm not sure. It's not good. Whatever.
Apparently, like other people are like, no, it helps with like you literally clear your mind. All you are is paying attention to this.
you could also like read a book.
Some
Listen to
people,
some
like,
ocean
meditate.
some
noises.
people are like into the I'm whispering.
That I don't like. Can
Yeah.
you talk? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can you talk louder, please?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
not
too
into
busy
that. I
for
think
this
it's
shit.
scary.
I
But
think it's scary.
I relax
I'm
by
coming for
watching TV.
all right,
and
I haven't
movies.
watched her videos in like a few days. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
last
Few
night.
days.
Yeah,
lies,
yeah.
lies,
Lies.
lies.
Just kidding.
She's now going to
How
subscribe.
often do you watch these videos? Like, do you search them out?
Like sometimes
my
I'll go on
God.
Instagram and see if she uploaded, but some things I'm like, oh, I can't even watch that. But like the crunchy food, I'm like, oh, that sounds cool.
I'm just
But
shaking.
I
my
don't
head.
like hear her spit. Like it's not like that. It's just literally the crunching of the food.
Yeah, but no.
I don't.
Yeah,
know.
I'm
I
just-
know it's weird. I know.
Because
Oh.
you're taught from a young age you're supposed to chew with your mouth closed.
She does.
No.
I don't see the food.
No.
It's just literally
I don't wanna
because
hear
she
you
has headphones
crunching
on. You
it.
can hear the crunch.
Allison, there's nothing you can say that makes this
I know,
okay.
guys. I know.
I have.
And
I,
you know we love
I know
you and
it's. I know
support
it's
you,
weird. I
but we can't
know.
support you in this.
And then like I went a little further,
Oh God.
and I saw like people chewing chalk.
Wait, what?
Why?
Weird, right?
That's a calcium
Why
deficiency.
are they
need
chewing
to take
chalk?
vitamins.
I don't even know if they swallowed it. To be completely honest, I don't know. I looked to see for the gulp and I never saw it. So I'm like, she's just like storing it like
Ew,
hamsters.
that it really like gives me the heebie-jeebies to think about
You
someone
picture
chewing
like
on chalk.
chalk in your
Eh.
teeth?
Yeah. And she chews like it's hard.
Oh, it's giving me like goosebumps. Ooh, no.
Is that
There's-
what, like the
all right.
lady? Well, I've seen a video pop up in the past, and it was like a woman eating like a pickle.
Is that
Is that the
okay.
same person?
It's the same.
Because that lasted
think-
about 2 seconds, and I was like,
The
nope.
pickle,
Is
she's
she
got the really
Asian?
long nails.
I literally don't see her face. It's
Okay.
just
It's-
her like her
oh.
lips and
Yeah.
and like she always has like really nice lipstick on and she has like really nice teeth and her nails are always done and she like isn't sloppy and I like when she eats sea grapes because they're crunchy. So I just can't.
Wow.
for me, I have the exact opposite.
Same with Danny.
reaction.
He is completely
There's a
disgusted.
name for that.
Ugh.
What's the name? There's a name for that phobia. They don't like hearing people
Yeah.
eat.
Yeah,
and
Danny is
My
like,
brother
even if
has
the
it.
boys chew
Drives
on
him
chips,
crazy.
they're like, he's like, I can't be in this
can't
room.
handle it.
Yeah.
What is that called? It is an
Yeah,
actual.
yeah, it is a
it's
thing.
It's
Me,
a
I'm
thing.
like, chew louder, boys. No,
Wait, can I get really close
Let's
to
make
your
a video. And now she's trying to
just
get
kidding.
famous.
I'm just kidding. I had, I thought it was cool to hear it, but I'm not like
Well, like you know,
totally
like
into
on,
it. Like
on
I don't listen to it all the
Facebook-
time.
Like on Facebook,
like
if you
watch
watch
it
a
twice a
video
day.
and then it scrolls through and it shows you more videos like that. So like, does that happen? Like, are they on Facebook and like you
No, it's
just
just
like
on,
this
like-
never-ending loop?
I saw it on Instagram.
Right, but I'm saying they're
Oh,
probably
no.
on it. They're probably on Facebook.
Oh, I've never seen them on Facebook.
And then the
They're
video would
everywhere.
just
Facebook, YouTube. I'm sure
and the
they're
video
everywhere.
just loads and it goes to the next one, and then it just loads and there's a next one.
I don't know.
Oh my god, guys!
How did this become a thing? Is this like?
Why didn't I think of this?
Some people
right?
like watching other people pop pimples. I think
Heaven
that's
enjoys
weird.
watching that.
I don't like it. I think it's disgusting.
disgusting.
I want to throw up. I tried to watch the pimple popper woman on TLC.
She's
and I
amazing.
gagged.
I can't. I don't watch her on TLC, but
She's
occasionally a video will pop up, and I'm like, I gotta see how she's gonna get this thing. I can't look away.
I tried to watch. I watched
It's
one
like a
episode,
train wreck.
and apparently it was the worst episode I could have watched because somebody was like, "You shouldn't have watched that episode." That was not the first one to get
You
yourself
never
into.
unsee that.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, what
There's
came
some
out
of
of it?
them
I was
are
like,
bad.
and then I couldn't find the remote to change it, and I
The
just had to
worst
close
is
my
when
eyes
you
and
read
run.
the comments and someone's like, "Could you imagine the way that thing smells?" I'm like,
Oh my
no.
God.
Can we-
I'm not
I'm
here
sorry.
for that.
Can we time out on this conversation and
No.
switch
See,
to
at
something
least
else?
strawberries smell good when she's chewing it.
Yeah, like,
I
Are you
can't
sure?
even.
Can we talk about chewing?
Maybe
it
she's got bad
randomly?
breath. You don't know that, Allison, because she's not in your
Oh,
face.
well, to all of you listeners out there
All right.
that are like, I agree with her. I like it too.
Yeah, if you
Just
like
so
it
you
too,
know.
maybe
you know.
show your support for Allison. Maybe she can do a little podcast on the side, and just you can listen
Can
to
you
her
imagine
chewing.
if I came over here to eat?
You're not welcomed here.
I'd like
right
a
into the
platter.
microphone. Just
Yeah. Oh my god.
what'd you bring this week, Allison?
Today I have
Shock. Just really need to see what this tastes like.
Oh my god.
I went to the gym today.
Yeah,
My sister has 2 gym memberships. And the one is Planet Fitness, and she's got the one where she can bring a guest unlimited times. So she hit me up this morning and I was like, yeah,
Nice.
I'll go. So I'll probably be dead tomorrow.
I've never been to a gym.
I enjoy
Oh.
going. I just
Yes
can't
and no.
afford it. Don't have the time and don't have the
I
energy.
think that's my issue.
Like once I'm in it, I really do enjoy. And it might
Yeah.
have something to do with it's like there's no children there, so like it's nice to be like quiet.
Yeah.
Right.
You
and
know,
your
it's
your
like-
one focus is to
Right,
work
nobody
out.
talks to each other.
Yeah.
I make sure even if I'm not listening
Well-
to anything, I have headphones in so no one
Yeah.
talks to me.
What
What
makes
did
it
you do?
really so we did the elliptical, then we did we went to the mats and did I stretched a little bit, and then we did some abs, followed by we did arms on the
Okay.
machines.
I would do Zumba. We should do that, guys.
I'm
Yeah.
so not coordinated. I feel
I-
like
I
Let's
think-
do it
I feel like
now.
we would burn
I
so
feel like
many
it's fun.
calories
Yeah.
laughing.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Like,
Do you know they have videos you can do like on YouTube that you don't have to
Yeah.
like go somewhere?
well, I think we need to do
Okay, well,
this.
who's got space large enough for us?
Not me.
'Cause I don't either.
If
I'll
I move
clear
my
out the living room.
couch,
Clear out
if
the
I move
living
my
room.
couch, I could.
and I have a big ass TV. We could totally.
Yeah, now you got your new
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah. So we'll come to your house.
Can
and
we
we'll-
drink wine while we do it?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
We could make that a move.
Yeah, like but we have to get out
And
like
lift.
the wine sip
And
cups
sip.
so that we don't
And
spill it. I could totally get into that.
We'll put them in sippy cups.
yeah, I have
Oh, that's a good
a
idea.
wine sippy cup.
Of course
my
you
brother
do.
my brother
Did
came
you
over
buy
to
it
my
for
house.
yourself?
Okay, I brought it as a gift and it came in a pack of 2. I just happened to keep one of them.
Oh.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
No, nothing.
And my brother, who likes to come over to my house to do my dishes, shout out Adam. Thank you so much.
Aw.
I feel kind of bad, but he like enjoys it. It's weird. But it's like a regular like cup, but there's like a stem and a cup inside. So there's kind of wasted space
Yeah.
inside, right? And he looks at it and he's very like that to him like would not make any sense. It would be okay in any sort of way. He's like, "What is this?" So it's a wine sippy cup. What does it look like? He's like, but why would you have all this space in the bottom? Like, because it's a stemmed glass.
Right.
Like, you put wine in, that's a wine glass. Like, duh. He's like, but this doesn't make any sense.
Oh.
Could they have just put a lid on a wine glass?
I mean, you could, but it's all plastic. It's
I don't
fun
know.
because it looks like a regular.
No.
Like,
I mean,
cup.
I get it, but I'm like, maybe
I think
it is
it's
a,
fun.
Maybe it is a slight.
He's like, why
flaw.
couldn't you just put a wine in a regular like thing with a lid?
You could just
I'm like, yeah,
do,
but, you could, but it wouldn't be as
like
fun because
press
it's
and
not
seal?
a stem.
I'm
press
like
and
that.
seal and then put a straw in it.
If I'm drinking
That's
wine,
the
it has
ghetto
to
way
be
to
out
do
of
it,
like
yes.
a
Yeah.
wine glass, or I just
And
don't feel
cheap.
fancy.
Yeah, you have to
I have-
feel fancy.
I hear
There's
it.
nothing wrong with
I
that.
mean, I'm not crazy about wine, but I could get down with some white wine and exercise.
Yeah.
I could do it.
Right? Let's do this.
When in Rome.
Man.
When in Rome, we'll call your house Rome, and that's
Yeah.
what we'll do.
Summer be with booty dropping
Oh
with
yeah,
us.
she'll totally be
Yeah,
into it.
She would love it.
After that, we went to Walmart. What? I just don't get it, guys.
Walmart. I hate Walmart.
We walk in, the lines are crazy.
Yeah,
we
I hate it.
Walk up and down the aisles, looking like getting some like groceries, nothing major, just small little things that we know that they have there. And I was like, all right, we don't need to go down this last one. Like, we should probably get in line now, or we're never getting out of here.
Yeah.
And
Right.
holy shit!
Yeah.
I
Not only that,
understand-
but you have to run past the people now that are wanting to know what cable you use.
Oh yeah, right
Yeah.
in the front. Like, don't
So
bother
I have to like
me.
not make eye
Wow,
contact.
I didn't have to do it.
And I'm
that
like running. I'm like, and I just run by.
No,
Do you
you
know
know
what-
what happened today? There was people set up like Girl Scouts outside. By the way, poor
Gosh.
positioning on their part. If they happen to listen, you got to get closer to the door.
Yeah.
You're in between two doors. No one's gonna go like
Oh,
you
they
have to
were,
go
like, in
out of your way
front between the
unless
two
you.
doors?
Yeah, like listen,
Who does that?
they would have probably gotten my business, but they were way out of the way. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
not walking there
No.
now. I'm trying to lose weight. I got to fit in a bathing suit. I did
Oh,
not eat right
honeymoon's
after that.
coming.
I know. Well, but there was two women out front. They were spaced apart from one another, but they were collecting money for like battered women's like homing and all these, fundraiser. And there was some other little table set up out front. And I was like, I'm not even going to make eye contact with you because I don't know what you're selling and I'm not interested.
Yeah.
And this lady was, gives us the spiel. And I was like, listen, I told the other lady, I assume the other lady in the red hat, she's with you. And she's like, yeah. I was like, I told her I'd get her on the way out and I don't want her to think I'm a liar. So I'm going to give money to her. And Kim gave money to the other woman.
Aw.
So we both, it was like, I gave like $2. It was all I had. So
They appreciate it.
yeah, I was like, every little bit helps.
Yeah.
So I also want to remind people that there's pictures for Julia. I had a bunch of my nieces and nephews and siblings, and Taylor and I color them in. So I'm going to collect the others that I had handed out and try to mail them in to her this week and see what happens. So, you were saying earlier, like out of the mouth of babes, my 9-year-old niece, somebody was like, oh, what's this for? And she's like, oh, it's a little girl, Julia. She has cancer and she's going to die. I was like,
Oh my
first
God.
off, let's have a conversation here. Like, you never phrase something like that. That's
Oh my
not
God.
okay. That's not okay. She's fighting for her life right now. Okay. We're all going to die.
True story.
We just don't know when. Speaking of which, like I said to Maggie, it was like, it sometimes really freaks me out. Like, we know our birthday, we celebrate every year, and every year we pass by our death date and we never know when
Well,
that
that's
is.
morbid. Thanks for that, Jackie.
You're welcome. It's just something that weighs on me every once in a while. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm okay.
You don't ever
with,
think about it?
I'm okay with my death.
Wait, do you know?
It's It's other people's
we all
I have
know
an
we're
issue
dead.
with.
Well, yeah, because death's harder for the people who are left behind.
Yeah, and I'm
not for the
here
one
to
who
this
worry
shit
about
is
died.
deep.
Yo, I did go see a medium once. It was the best experience of my life.
I've seen one.
Have you seen one?
Yep.
So good. Like, I mean,
True? Is it all true?
no, it is. And here's the thing. I even tested it, right? Before I went, because I have a lot of dead people in my life. And I was like, okay.
or
like,
once were in your life.
True story.
Whatever.
So I was like, okay, Mom. I'm like, if this shit is for real, you need to bring up A, B, and C. Like, and I was like, there was all, because Kevin's a total non-believer of anything.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay. And I got to prove to him that, and I was like, I didn't know if I wanted it to be true or not going into it. Like, I wasn't sure which one would be worse.
Yeah.
So like I tested it and I was like, okay, Mom, I want you to bring up like these things that like random things that like most people would never even know about. People I'm close to even. And damned if like every single one of them were brought up.
Stop.
Every single one. Every
Oh my
single
God.
one. Things, I mean, like I come out of there and I'm just like so emotionally drained, so wonderful.
Yeah.
People showed up that I didn't expect
one-on-one?
to. It was.
Where'd you do it at?
Her name is Nellie Walters. She's actually in Westchester.
Oh.
When I went to her, it was like a 6-month wait for an appointment. Now it's like 2
Damn.
years.
Wow.
Holy shit.
She's legit amazing. Amazing.
I always
like-
think of Whoopi Goldberg and Ghost.
I just saw that movie this weekend. 2 nights ago it was on. Kevin and I sat and watched it. I'm like, I forgot how
Love it.
awesome this is. Here's the thing of that movie though. There's a scene at the end when like he takes over Whoopi's body and like he touches,
Yeah.
her
Oh,
or whatever.
yeah.
And I turned to Kevin and I'm like, when you think about it, this isn't a good moment because really it's Whoopi Goldberg touching her and holding her. And then it just makes it weird. It's not sexy. It's not like,
it's
like
weird.
Getting it, Whoopi.
It's
She's
Whoopi
making
touching.
Whoopi.
And like they're all, I'm like, that's
Yeah.
weird. It doesn't make it nice.
I think she saw his face, so it's okay.
Did she though?
Yeah.
How did
Does
that
she remember?
happen?
Because she said, "I love you," and he said, "Ditto." Right? Didn't that happen at the end of the movie too?
Yeah, but
Did you see him?
but
and
remember,
his-
Whoopi sits in the chair.
Yeah,
and
I
then
mean, I
like
get
he
that,
goes,
but I
and
think
and
I-
like
honestly think she sees him. That's why he does that.
I don't know if that works that way. I really think that
I don't
it
remember.
was because when Whoopi went to hold her hand, it was Whoopi's hand.
I think that's
It
just what
wasn't
we
his.
see.
But then they changed it, and it was Patrick Swayze all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know how it works. I don't know if that happens.
But when the bad guys come get Carl and that other guy, like they come up the shadows,
Yeah,
and
that's
like,
creepy.
man, wow, that's really bad CGI.
Right.
Well, it was in the 90s.
It
right?
was.
Like
It was-
1990,
I know, it was
I'm pretty
awesome.
sure. We've
But
come a
all
long
of Demi's
way.
outfits were amazing because they're so back now.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff I was like, oh, that could totally be rocked now.
Yep.
Yeah.
High waist jeans and stuff.
Yeah. But she was wearing these
High-waisted jeans
jumpers
are
that were
wearing-
super cute.
Yeah, the jumpers.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
Except for that bright pink suit that Whoopi was wearing.
Yeah.
It's not attractive. The hat
I'm not a
and the-
fan of Whoopi. I just can't stand her.
She has no eyebrows. She has no eyebrows.
I don't like watching The View. I'm just like, oh my god,
No.
I can't even watch this.
You
Don't
should-
ever
View-
watch The View.
No, I can't.
View in general is just a whole lot of very opinionated
And
women.
I think that's why I'm just like, oh, shut up.
Yeah,
And
They
I
all
Stop
talk
fighting.
over each other. Like I always think of Family Guy. Was it Stewie that throws the pie in the middle and they all jump on it and just fight each other
Yeah.
for the pie? That's all I can think of. I've tried like being home from work or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I just watched whatever, and now The View's on, and I'm like, I'm changing it within 5
Yeah,
minutes.
I don't watch
It's
it
just-
ever.
It's
Or like
too
fighting
much.
and Patty and
Yeah,
we all get along.
Yeah.
I can't believe that show's been around this long,
Yep, I agree.
and people love it.
There's been so much drama from that
Insane.
show too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Constantly.
Yeah.
That's what they want. I don't know.
Before we leave, any update on Julia? I know she started her chemo. Do you know if I don't mean to put you on the spot, but
I'm trying to remember what last night's update was because it was really late. She posts sometimes it's like 10:30 at night, and sometimes it's like 11:30 or after midnight. But she should have had her last round of chemo. Yeah, she didn't have her chemo until really late last week.
and it's pretty like
She's
I mean,
made
it's,
it 3 weeks past when they said she has a week to live. She survived 3 weeks.
wow.
I believe it was like January 6th or something. It's just absolutely incredible. What I don't know is like, cause they're doing all other like alternative medicines and stuff. If any of that has had a really good like play in the growth rate and everything, she'll get
So things have pretty
another-
much like stayed the same.
Yeah, except
Okay.
for her. So her right eye hasn't had any movement in a really long time, and it's been
Oh.
closed. Her left eye, she was opening a little bit and like looking for her dad and looking for her cartoons, and now
Okay.
like that's even minimized. So, so that part of it's not good. But they said her heart rate hasn't really changed much, and they're saying like it goes up if she's really bothered by something, but she's like in the 150s. Her blood pressure has been really great. As of last night, it was 124/70.
Wow.
So, and she's on like, I think blood pressure medicine to help
Yeah.
with that. And it's doing a great job. So, so right now, I think what's left is there's going to be a booster or something. She had 5 days of hardcore chemo treatment, and then there's going to be like a booster. I don't know when that happens. If it's like
Okay.
day 6 or if they wait a week or whatever, but she'll get another MRI,
Okay.
I think, in a couple weeks.
Yeah, because the last time we talked, she was starting the chemo. She
Yeah.
hadn't started yet. Okay, so
She started that Tuesday.
okay,
Tuesday morning was her first treatment. So it was
Okay.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we'll see what tonight's update says. I did share it on the Relatable
Yep.
Radio. news, you know, what, Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is it? What's that thing called? Social media. So I'll try to keep some updates now, and we'll just see what she says.
All right.
And I don't know. So keep praying. I also found out, you know, it's so crazy. We have a customer of ours who had a really catastrophic stroke. I didn't have very many dealings with him, but everybody in the industry knows him. I don't know if anybody I work with or deal with listens to the show or not, but Paul Crooks, we're praying for you and your family. He's 55 years old and had a really serious, like, he's the owner of Taylor Fence. His son was getting groomed to take over one day. And so I know it's hitting them very hard. I spoke with my customer he's the main contact that I deal with. And I can tell based off that conversation that it's really rough on them. Like, I was about to be in tears on that phone call. So, so shout out to the Crooks family. We're hoping and praying that Paul pulls through. And I don't know what else to say now. We gotta stop ending on a morbid note here.
I know, seriously.
I brought it up.
No, it's good. No, we should talk about it. Death and health issues, like, these are all things of normal life.
Yeah.
They're all very relatable.
Yeah,
Very
true
relatable.
story.
Everybody goes through things.
Everybody on Grays goes through this stuff.
Yeah, that is
Weekly.
George.
Just keep going on
Weekly.
Grays, and you'll see. Everybody dies.
Yeah,
Everybody's.
I don't know if I can handle it.
Just keep
You
going.
may just need to take a little break and
I might
watch
need to.
something happy and a comedy.
I'm telling you,
just
my
to,
mind
like,
has
get-
been
Watch
off
Parks
today.
and Rec. Watch Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
It's a
telling
nice
you,
balance.
you and
You
Danny
little-
would like it.
You go
Okay.
through mourning when you're invested in these
Like,
people.
my mind
you know
has
these
just been
people.
elsewhere. I told Danny today, I'm like, I'm looking at you, we're talking, but
And I
I'm not
picture
absorbing
George.
it. Yeah,
She's picturing George's face on Danny's body.
You and Kev would like it too.
Yeah, I have to do that.
Yeah.
I'm
Sure.
gonna have to throw
Because
that into the rotation.
all the characters are hysterical.
I laugh out loud maybe once an episode,
Yeah.
maybe more.
But see, that's good. I
Yeah.
like shows you can laugh out loud.
It's
Not
funny.
many do that.
Especially, like, I think back on it, like, Leslie Knope, who's played by Amy Poehler, she's great, but she falls down this freaking pit.
Oh my god! So just real
I'm
quick,
just
because we
picturing
do
her falling.
real quick because we do have to get out of here. But the Office, obviously, they work for a paper company. Like, there's really nothing crazy except for the episode where somebody puts something in the watermark where it's like the cartoon having sex or whatever.
Yeah.
But like Parks and Rec, like these people actually work for the local government. Like, it's their work kind of has some sort of like repercussions to it or whatever. It's kind of important, but like it's not like super important. They work for Parks and Rec, like they do parks. But anyway, but it's just funny the contrast because they all are still idiots. Like, you watch the show and everybody's still funny as shit, just like The Office.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's good. You should watch it.
But good episode this week, ladies.
Yeah, thanks.
It was a lot of fun.
And thanks everybody who's listening. Yes, for sure.
Thank you.
Keep checking us out.
Keep checking us out. Relatable Radio, Might Be News Network. Bye.
Bye.